Shortly after defeating Eddie Alvarez and again stamping his name on MMA history as a double champion, the world was on McGregor's shoulders. The Irish hopeful had successfully captivated the globe. With almost 50 million Instagram followers, the only thing better than his performances in the octagon was his marketing potential. Brands were reaching out to McGregor left and right, from Burger King to Beats by Dre, and this came with compensation. In May of 2017, McGregor would tweet at Floyd, "Sign your end, Floyd, or you are just a mouth." The ball began rolling. The UFC was willing to play ball in a cross-promotional event, something new and heavily avoided by the company. The numbers certainly helped. Corona Extra would pay near $10 million for their logo to be decorating the ring, almost double the $5.6 million that Tesate paid for Mayweather and Pacquiao in 2015. As the second most bought pay-per-view of all time at 4.3 million buys, the event would generate an estimated $550 million, with Floyd taking home $275 million. Conor would receive $85 million, and with his financial future secured, many questioned if he would return to MMA. If you're enjoying our content, please remember to like the video as it's the best way you can support us. Cheers. After time away from the sport, McGregor was stripped of his lightweight belt due to inactivity. 6 months later, after a tense build-up, he would face the new champion, Russian star Khabib Nurmagomedov. UFC 229 would see Khabib dominate before diving into the crowd after the fight to continue the rivalry that had turned personal. McGregor was beltless. Nonetheless, he would see business booming away from the octagon with his newly founded Irish whiskey label growing in stature. With another ludicrous boxing fight against Manny Pacquiao rumoured, people were surprised to hear McGregor would return to the octagon in early 2020 with the intention of going on a run. A successful comeback against a big name worked as a band-aid. However, an aging Cerrone wasn't on the level of competition we were used to McGregor facing. In June, McGregor announced his retirement on Twitter for the third time in 2 years and wouldn't be seen till the following year. It was here that McGregor's time between sports would show its colours. In his return against Poirier, McGregor would remain heavy on his lead leg, typical to boxers who duck and lean from the waist to be more effective. Dustin began to chip away Conor's lead leg, quickly limiting his movement. The once bouncy karate-style counter-striker had turned into a boxing-heavy power puncher, and it wouldn't take Dustin long to close the show, sending McGregor limping home. Business continued to boom, and in early 2021, McGregor would sell his majority stake in his whiskey label, taking home a further $150 million. Boxing legend Marvin Hagler famously said, "It's hard to get out of bed in the morning to go for a run when you're sleeping in silk sheets." Following his horrific leg break in 2021, McGregor's army of loyal supporters are awaiting a comeback that may never come. Although his return to competition is likely, the landscape of MMA has fundamentally changed. Today, the game is more competitive than ever, with an era of young and hungry athletes ready for their moment in history. Many of Conor's opponents are on their way out or retired, and with his output declining, many wonder if the McGregor era is likely over for good. It's important to acknowledge that in MMA, anything is possible. So make sure to have your say down below. If it's not in writing, it never happened. Thanks for watching.